Hello, so it's another week, another drama at Emma's Happy Place. I've got a poorly little loony. So I'm making a video. I did say we're going to make a little book on Sunday's live. I have done a video. It's essentially to make it from one sheet of paper. I'm using A4 paper that all I've done is sprayed with Distress Oxides and other spray inks. So all I've done is folded it in half lengthways and widthways, and then I am folding them into the middle again. Now you can do this with as many sheets of paper as you want. You can do it in any size. You can do it 12 by 12. I will show how to do a 12 by 12 one where you do extra folds another time, but for this one it's pretty straightforward. It makes a very cute little book. It's not finished. I didn't finish it all because I thought we could do that on Tuesday, all being well, in the drama of this house. Luna's face swelled up and she's been sick a lot. And I'm hoping she hasn't got the same as what Bella's got. She's had antihistamines and things. She doesn't actually seem really poorly. She's just miserable. Unsure, so I want to keep an eye on her. And she's still just a baby, so I need to keep an eye on her, really. Hence the video. So I'm doing it with 2 sheets of A4 paper here. It is a lightweight watercolour paper. And again, all I'm doing is exactly the same thing. I have sped it up a little bit because I thought sitting watching me fold paper for 35 minutes is not going to be much fun. But I haven't sped it up too much that you can't see what I'm doing. I think most people will know how to do this, but it just makes the cutest little books ever. Wait until you see it, to be honest. I might add some music so you don't have to sit and listen to us all along, if I can work out how, because, So again, just folding it back and forth, and then what we're going to do is we're going to join these books together. And it's up to you which way you want them. I want it so I've got the more pages, so I'm going to glue it together with this extra thick glue. I still need to find out where I've put things. I did find the daubers though for the inks in this room of not so doom anymore. It's just tidy-ish for me. So there we go. There's all the pages. But where you'll see is where they folded some together and things. It's like they come apart like that. So I'm going to make little tuck spots out of them. And I just go through. You can see yourself when you're going through the book which ones you want to make into tuck spots and which ones you don't. Again, it's completely up to you. You don't have to do this. You could just glue them flat so each one's a page. I just like a tuck spot. I like to add things. I like to add tags. I did think, maybe I've added too many, but I think it's going to be really, really cute when it's finished. I did use some of the rub-ons. I have used some of... I've got the vintage kit as well, which I started. We're all going to do it with the vintage kit in places. But most of this is just stencils and lace and paper. So, again, you can do whatever you want. You can totally change the colours up. You don't have to do what I'm doing. So there we go. We've got our tuck spots. We've got lots of little pockets and things. There's loads of things I could have done to it, but I just really didn't want to let you down again with the lives because I've been really useless. It feels like it's been the last 3 months. And then obviously again, I'm hoping I'll get live Tuesday and Thursday this week, all being well. But then the following week, I won't be live at all. I am going to try and get the Colour Your World as a video. And then hopefully once we'll get back to normal a little bit because it's been a bit crazy. So here I'm measuring it. I don't like to measure it. I can't even work out how to use this ruler. I mean, I was like, which way does this even go? Because it's see-through, so you can see all the numbers for the inches and the centimetres. So what I do is I get a bit of card and I just mark the size of it. So, yeah, I think that ruler's a bit useless, especially when you can see both numbers for inches and centimetres and you're me. And everything ends up confusing. So again, I am just hunting for a bit of card. Bear with, there it is. And this is the vintage kit. This is what I did use. Just one of the back and papers out of the vintage kit. And this is thick card. It's not a grey board. It's just a very, very thick cream card. And very, very thick glue. And all I'm doing is I'm going to pop this on and then fold the excess back and glue it down so it's nice and neat and tidy. It is a super simple, super cute book. I love it. Honestly, I could make them all day long. I think the 12 by 12 one as well, it's even more cute. But the thing is, the 12 by 12, you can make a bigger book, or you can make more pages out of the one sheet. You can even do it with A3, which of course we can do. We can do whatever you want. I did start to make like a leaf stroke feather shape book, but then I thought, you know what, not everybody likes the shape books. We'll do this first, and then we can move on. We can do the shape book another time when I haven't got a poorly loony. Bless her little heart. I'm hoping she hasn't got what Bella had, because it seems a bit like late to have done it. But yesterday was a very busy day, and she had treats that she doesn't normally have, and Daniel and his girlfriend were here, and was seeing loads of people. She was out on a different field, so there's something that she's allergic to, I think. But again, it's a bank holiday, so she's had antihistamines and things, and we are keeping an eye on her. Christopher's, well, he's gone out now, but yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. So again, all I'm doing is tucking everything in so it's nice and neat and tidy, just putting them down with my nail. And then you don't need to do anything, because we are going to glue that to the pages that's already in the book. So you don't need to add a backing onto it. So again, now this one, make sure your book's the right way up, because I did double check here and I was going to glue it in upside down. Again, it doesn't really matter, because you would just sort of lose your tuck spots and things. So I do turn it around and get it right. So that's the back I'm adding now. And then I'm going to add the front. And again, I am just double checking, treble checking. Just because it's annoying when you glue things on upside down. Not that I think it would make a whole massive difference. It still make the cutest of books. But yes, it lies flat. It's just so lovely. And in here you could add, before you pop those on, you could add ribbon to make ties to go on. So underneath the covers, if you wanted to, just add some ribbon, and then you could make a tie for it. I didn't, because I wanted to add lace and things. I still want to add quite a bit to this book, but I couldn't get it all done today. But I do plan on finishing it at some point, either in a video or in a live. We can decorate some of the pages, do some tags and things. We do have the Emma's Happy Place Arts and Craft Facebook group, which we do a tag swap every month. It's run by the lovely Kelly, a very good friend of mine, a very, very talented crafter, and she helps me out in the group. So yes, she's lovely, and she organises that tag swap for me every month. For the group, for everybody, not just for me. She does it for everybody. And she also does a little giveaway. So if you would like to join, it's Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts on Facebook. And the page is just Emma's Happy Place. So here I'm adding some roses. I'm kind of sticking with a vintage theme. I'm using like a dusty rose ink pad. I did find the daubers. Look at that. Look, I found the daubers eventually after 2 weeks. So all I'm doing is I'm adding the roses to every page. You can go through and add as much as you want. I just wanted to add a little bit of something, just so I kind of had an idea of where I was going with this. And the colour matches in really, really well, I think. So I do go back over. I started adding them on a page here, a page there, but I decided I wanted them on them all. When I made the pages to start off with, when I decorated them, what I did do was I made sure that I left some white space. I used a yellow, a blue, a green, and the seedless preserve as well, just to add a hint of another colour. Some of the pages did look a bit muddy, but once they're folded down, it doesn't look muddy. It looks really quite nice, and it looks like they've been printed rather than like just sprayed. I literally just sprayed them. So this bit here, I am adding in the lace. It does get a little bit tedious. I did speed it up a little bit. It's not going to be too tedious. Look at that. I did speed it up. But I do add some laces, some trims. And yes. But with this, I am going to love you and leave you, because I can hear Looney trying to get out. I am going to try and add some music to this last little bit, but I will hope to see you on Tuesday. If you're new here, hi, hello and welcome. Do subscribe. It's free and it does help us out, because growing YouTube is like pulling teeth. It's so hard. But again, I'm so sorry to let you down yet again in the drama that is this house, and I will see you all very, very soon. Keep watching. We're not done. And there is pictures at the end. Lots of love.